In this demonstration, I'll show you how to use the chain rule to find the derivative of several different functions. In calculus, the chain rule is used whenever you have to find the derivative of a composite function. The general use pattern is shown right here. Let's get started with question number 1. Here we have h of x is equal to bracket 5x to the power of 2 plus 2 close bracket to the power of 7. So just like how you would use the power rule where you would bring the 7 down, you would do the same thing. To the power of 6. But the difference is you would then find the derivative of that function, which we'll refer to as g of x. The derivative of this function is equal to 2 times 5 is 10, x, and this goes to 0. And there you have it. That is how to find the derivative of this function using the chain rule. Let's move on to question 2. In this question, we're asked to find the derivative of y is equal to e to the power of 4x plus this function right here. So we'll start off by finding the derivative of that, and the derivative of that is equal to 4 e to the power of 4x. Next, we're going to use the chain rule for this part, for this term. Once again, we'll bring this 8 down, leave this way the way it is. 8 minus 1 is 7, and then you find the derivative of this part, which is equal to 3x to the power of 2, 1 goes to 0, and there you have it. Now, one thing to keep in mind that with the chain rule, oftentimes you will not be asked to simplify because it does get really messy. And in this case, you can tell it could get a little messy. So we'll just leave it the way it is. Let's move on to the last question in this series. Here we are asked to find the derivative of this function. Now remember, a radical, this, represents x to the power of half. So in this case, we have this function radicalized 1 over 2. So technically, 4x squared plus 3x minus 1 to the power of half. So we're going to use the power slash chain rule here. Bring this 1 over 2 below. 4x squared plus 3x minus 1. Half minus 1 is equal to negative half. And now we're going to find the derivative of this function, which is equal to 8x plus 3. And this goes to 0. And just to rearrange this correctly, remember this is a negative half, so what we could do is bring it underneath. So we would end up with 8x plus 3 over 2 4x squared plus 3x minus 1, and we would square root this whole thing. Now, of course, your teacher might be very picky and they might not want radicals in the denominator position, and rightfully so, so you would have to rationalize this further. But for the sake of learning how to find the derivative using the chain rule, this will do. So there you have it. 3 examples on how to use the chain rule in calculus.
If you found this tutorial helpful, please support our channel by subscribing or by liking this video. If you have any further questions, you may visit our website at biology-forums.com. We are an online service for students seeking free homework help. See you soon.